Today I'm going to show you how you can make money with Microsoft Teams using AI. The best part of this is that this money is passive and AI will do everything. And I'll go through step by step with you so you can follow along and start making some money online. This is one of those methods which is still new, which means that the competition really isn't there. So it's definitely not a saturated market. I'll show you real life examples of a couple people doing this method to make up to $100 a day, which is over $3,000 a month, all passive. And this can potentially replace your day job. Now, ever since COVID, more and more companies are using programs like Zoom and Microsoft Teams. And these companies have seen the success of how well these platforms allow users to connect. And since more and more people are now able to work from home since the pandemic, Teams and Zoom is still being used widely by a lot of employers. So you've clicked on this video to figure out how can you make money using Microsoft Teams. Well, the way we're going to do it is we're going to sell virtual backgrounds on a site like Etsy. Now, what are virtual backgrounds? Virtual backgrounds are backgrounds that can replace your current backdrop when you're in a Teams or a Zoom call. If I can show you an example here, you can see this is my real life backdrop, and now with a few clicks, I can either blur it out or I can replace it entirely with these set backgrounds. And if you have a look at just over here, you can add a custom virtual background. Now you may even think, who will pay for these backgrounds? Well, you will be surprised because the market is there. And as this is such a new market, there are very few people doing this. This person here on Etsy only sells virtual backgrounds and has made over $30,000. That's all passive income generated selling virtual backgrounds. And she probably used AI to make these backgrounds for her. Here's another example of another seller who's just started doing this. Now, albeit this seller also sells other things, they mainly sell virtual backgrounds. And you can see how much money they've made. You can see these people have jumped on this new market very quickly and they are making a decent income. Now, if you're able to jump on this quickly and establish yourself, as there is very few competition, you can easily scale this business to 6 figures a year. So how do we make these virtual backgrounds? So to make these virtual backgrounds, we're going to use an AI tool called Midjourney. Midjourney is an image generation tool and it works by feeding it descriptive prompts, and the AI will use this information to generate an image. Let me show you an example. If I type in, create me an image of 2 lions sitting on a rock, the AI will generate images just like these for me. You can see how good the images have turned out. And if I type in a more descriptive prompt like, create me an image of 2 lions sitting on a rock near the river, it will then create these images for me. So Midjourney is a great tool to generate these virtual backgrounds for us. So all we will type is, create me an image of an ultra realistic background of an office with a bookshelf. You'll then put --AR 16 by 9. Now the reason you do --AR 16 by 9 is that will be the correct aspect ratio for your virtual background. The AI will then come up with these images. Now we can also create different types of backgrounds. For example, I'll type in here, create me an ultra realistic background of a modern living room, and the AI will come up with these images. Now you can also do fantasy and sci-fi backgrounds, so you can also type in something like, create me an ultra realistic background of the interior of a spaceship, and the AI will then come up with these type of images. So now that you've created your images, all you need to do is download them. So to download these images, you'll need to upscale the images that you like using the corresponding buttons. So you can see over here, you've got U1, U2, U3 or U4, and that relates to the corresponding image. Now once you click on any of them, it will upscale your image. You'll then click on it and it will open it in a browser, and then you just right click on it and save the image. Now I'd recommend saving these all into a separate folder. This way it's easier to manage. Also guys, if you are enjoying the video so far, make sure you smash that subscribe button, as I've got a lot more ways to make some money online. So now that you have your virtual backgrounds, you have them all saved in a folder, how do we sell them? Well, we're going to use a website called Etsy. Etsy is an online marketplace where you can sell things. So all we would do is create an account with Etsy. We would then need to create our shop. Now before you do this, you need to come up with a catchy name for your shop. Now if you're stuck with this, we can use another AI tool called ChatGPT. So we'd go into ChatGPT. So all I would type is, create me a catchy shop name where I sell virtual backgrounds for Microsoft Teams and Zoom. ChatGPT will then come up with names that you can use. Now after you've got your name, you'll also need a logo. And again, we're going to use AI to create the logo for us. So what we'll do, we'll go back onto Midjourney and we'll type in, create me a logo for a company that sells virtual backgrounds. Midjourney will then come up with these, and I'll use one of these logos. Then all we do is go onto Gmail email and create a free email account using your shop name. The reason for this is we want to separate this from our main email. This way you can manage the emails a lot better. Now, once you've created your email, you'll just go onto Etsy, sign up using your email address that you just created, create an Etsy shop, upload your logo, and then all you've got to do is list your virtual backgrounds. Make sure you fill out the description using various keywords. If you are stuck with this, just look at other sellers and what keywords they have put and use them and put it into your own words. You can also use ChatGPT to help you with this. So for example, if we have a look at this description over here, all you got to do is copy that description, place it onto ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to reword this completely. ChatGPT will then reword it for you. All you've got to do is then copy that and paste it onto your description. And that's it. All you got to do is create numerous virtual backgrounds using AI and create different listings for them. And guys, if you are using Microsoft Teams for different meetings, I'd recommend using the virtual backgrounds that you have created, as people will be impressed by them and they will ask you where you got your virtual background from. You can then proceed to send them the link of your Etsy store, explaining that this is where you bought your virtual background from and they have many other virtual backgrounds on there. This way you can make a few extra sales through word of mouth. And again guys, the type of virtual backgrounds you can create is all dependent on you and your creativity. So make sure you try and see which virtual backgrounds are most popular and try to sell more of those types of backgrounds. A very simple and unique way to make some money online. Now guys, these are just one of many digital products that you can sell online. Make sure to watch this video just over here next and I'll talk about another 5 digital products that you can sell online. See you guys there.